You may have already noticed that The Weeknd has officially changed his social media accounts to reflect his real name, Abel Tesfaye. Abel told W Magazine that he wants to kill The Weeknd, shed that skin, and be reborn. So, how important is an artist's name?
That's the part that gets me, that he said, I want to kill The Weeknd and be reborn. It sounds like he's going through like an existential crisis.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, like, oh, I'll just change my name and that'll fix it. You know, like, I don't know if that's the problem. And when we've seen celebrities do this before, has it ever stuck? Has it ever worked? Like, I can't think of anyone.
Well, yeah, I mean, Prince did change his name temporarily to, like, the artist he's formerly known as Prince. He was more like a symbol.
Yeah.
And then he went back to, I think, go back to it. I mean, this is his real name, though, so it's not like he's really, like, this is his name, so his friends and his family presumably call him that. So I think of it more like it sounds like he thought of The Weeknd as a character, and this character sort of is becoming maybe an artistic sort of, jail cell for him. He
said the Weeknd has said everything that The Weeknd can say. Yeah.
And it reminded me a bit of David Bowie. He had created this alter ego, a bunch of them, but one of them was Ziggy Stardust in the 70s. And it was everyone, he thought of this character as being sort of like this lord, a god and an alien, and he had a whole idea. And he said that increasingly he would go out and do interviews and he couldn't remember who David Bowie was anymore. It was all Ziggy Stardust. It started to take over. Yeah. And he started to question his mental health at a certain point. So again, it's not quite the same thing because he never, on any album, it always said David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust. So it's not quite exactly the same thing, but I think this is an interesting artistic choice.
I think I get it. I don't know if his fans are going to follow.
Yeah.
That's the other part. I mean, you could want to change your name to anything, but it doesn't mean the fans are on the same journey as he is. And I do believe he's in, he just finished a big project that's launching soon. It's called The Idol. It's going to be a big show that's going to be launching. And so he's acting in it. He's doing a lot of producing. He's moving and transitioning into acting. And so you can see, remember when Madonna did this and Lady Gaga did this, when these big, not just little pop stars, when these big pop stars all of a sudden take their creativity and move it to a whole new place, things happen. And I think The Weeknd, why I understand it, I mean, it's a sad story why he started to call himself The Weeknd in the first place. He dropped out of high school when he was in his teens. He said all he grabbed was his mattress out of his home and he left.
Oh my
And he was living on the streets of Toronto for a while. And he said that's how he got the moniker The Weeknd. It was like every day was The Weeknd because he dropped out of school and was living on the streets. I get if that's the motivation that, you know what, you're done living through the trauma of that guy and you just want to be Abel Tesfaye. I get it.
I love that. I love what you just said. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah.
But I get it.
I think it's also easy. I mean, I do think that it will work. And one of the reasons I think it's gonna work is because we all know, fans of his too, that The Weeknd isn't a real name. It's not like, right?
It isn't? It's not even spelled right.
Right, so even when you were introduced to The Weeknd for the first time, 15 years ago or whatnot, you would have known, well, this person has a real name. It'd be harder if Rihanna wanted to go back to Robin. I mean, because both are real names. And Robin is what apparently her close friends call her. Rihanna is really a stage name. But The Weeknd, it's also hard to say. How do you talk to him? When you're having a conversation, oh, by the way, The Weeknd, what did you do last night, The Weeknd? It's just weird. Yeah. And it's way better. I wonder who's next, or eventually if Bad Bunny, for example, will go to Benito.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny is Benito, and most people in real life, when you're having dinner with Benito, you don't say, hey, Bad Bunny, pass me the salt.
Right. Or it would be worse if you said, Bad Bunny, pass me the bunny. Portuguese joke, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more discussion and debates on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.